Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a video, Dragonball Xenoverse 2. So, I want to talk about this guy's build. Now, I uploaded a video right before this one just to show some people on Twitter that I was talking to about this guy's build. Now, I don't want to say anything bad about anybody. It's not my intention to try to trash this guy or his build, so please don't think that I'm trying to be super negative in this video. But if it comes off like that, it is what it is. Alright, so, I'm going to talk to you about this build, but I want you to keep in mind this. Think about the person or the player that is not me. Think about the player that is not you. That is not A1 class at the game that they can just beat everybody, that they go in ranked and just win 100% of the time. Think about the people that are a chubby muffin, that are a light emerald, that are not the best at the game, that don't have the time to spend hours and hours playing to perfect everything, that only get to play on the weekends. They'll play on the weekends and they'll play something like this and they'll say, oh man, this game sucks. And then that in turn turns the community into, you know, this diabolical monster that wants to devour itself, because, you know, half the community hates it, half the community likes it. They like Dragon Ball Z, but they hate the people that use these CAC builds. Then the people that use these CAC builds would get on this whole tangent, well, it's in the game, you just suck at it, you gotta beat my build, you know, that sort of stuff like that. What I like to do before anybody goes in the comment and says, oh, you suck, you use hit, you use the infinite combo, what I do is, I've learned that if you play somebody and you don't beat them the first match or get very close to beating them the first match, it becomes drama. So what I'll do is, whenever I face somebody for the first time, I will use hit. Alright, I will use hit, and that's sort of to vet them, to see whether or not there's somebody that I can easily destroy with anybody, or if there's somebody that I will need to continue using hit on to actually get a W. And when I played this guy, I was using hit to vet him to see how good he actually was, and I saw that he, look at that fuck ass bullshit. I saw that he wasn't very good at fighting per se in the game. He was good at using his move. So as soon as I saw him use that key blast, key explosion, or key wave, or whatever that move was, I said, okay, well, I have the counter for that. I will use Zamasu, and I will get cheesy to the max. If hit is a very good character, okay, Zamasu is extremely broken, and all you have to do is stamina break somebody once with Zamasu and the match is over. So I saw what he was doing with his CAC. So this is actually the second match that I played with him. So I saw what he was doing with his CAC, and I said, okay, Zamasu is going to answer that, because if you want to do your key explosion over and over again, I will do the whatever this is over and over. I can't think of the name of the move right now. So me and this guy, like I said, we played a bunch of matches. Might have spent like an hour playing with this guy, because I really wanted to beat him. Like, I wanted to beat him, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'll keep it 100. I wanted to frustrate him as much as he was frustrating me with his build, and I think I achieved that goal. So I had to learn how to beat him. Now, what is going on with this guy's build? He literally doesn't fight. As you're watching these matches, I want you to see if he actually trades blows with me, or if he actually voice crack, if he actually just moves away to try to, to gain key so he can use his abilities. I know what you're saying. Well, the abilities are in the game to use. I get it. They are in the game to use. I can use that same argument with hit. I can use the same argument with Zamasu. He's in the game to use. They're in the game for me to use. Alright, now look at this. Look at this. Like, literally, I was stuck in that. Nothing I could do. And this is a CAC build. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good, I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying this is a CAC build that anybody can create. And if there was somebody who was really, really good at the game, they could do something similar and do something better. And I'm still keeping in mind the person who does not play the game, who is not me, who is not you, that will encounter this and will in turn hate the game. So that's why I really dislike CACs. Now this guy, I'm not sure how he's healing. I don't know if before creation comes destruction, or whatever super soul he has, is that's a healing super soul, because I really stopped paying attention to super souls in this game. In the coming days and weeks, I'm going to start paying attention to more super souls to see exactly what they do. But I know that he is healing in the match. I know that he puts on Darkness Twin Star and runs away, and while he has that on, he doesn't fight. And I've realized that he uses his ultimate attack as a way to bait a person into a burst rush stamina break. Yeah, I saw what you were doing, homie. Nothing gets by me too much. I mean, there's some things that get by me, but not a whole lot gets by me. So I saw it, and I missed my stamina break there. I was trying to stamina break his ass. So whenever he uses his super electric strike, that's an easy way for you to get in. But because he has Darkness Twin Star open, that creates some sort of, I want to say, feedback loop to sound intelligent. But it doesn't sound intelligent, it sounds stupid. But he uses that, and that knocks you up and puts you within range to get hit with his CAC spam, his CAC cheese, if you will. And that's his key explosion to key explosion to key explosion, whatever it is he's doing. All I know is, it took me a minute to be able to really defeat his build. Like, after I beat him, like, the first 2 times, I should have said, okay, well, this is over. Because I fought him with hit, and he beat me with hit. Then I used Zamasu. I beat him twice. But I was not satisfied. I wanted not to just beat him, I wanted to beat him, okay? I wanted to actually use hit and beat him. So the last 2 matches that we do play, before I end the lobby with him, I used hit and I beat him twice in a row. So the last 2 matches that are on this video are, you know, in sequential order. You know, I beat him with hit those 2 times in a row. I just cut it so you could, you know, see the matches without all the in-between stuff. Alright, so I gotta say, personally, I think his build is creative, but I'm not gonna put a negative or positive affinity with it. I don't know if I like it, I don't know if I hate it. What I know is essentially he's doing the same thing that I do with Zamasu. So can I really fault him for having a build that combats cast characters like Zamasu, which I think Zamasu is probably the only character like that of its kind. I'm not sure if there's another character that can do what Zamasu can do, short of Super Saiyan Gogeta, because I know the Punisher drop spam is really ridiculous, as well as the, what's the characters? The supervillain characters. They're really good when you use their moves together. Their Rage Saucer and their Darkness Mixer. I know they're pretty good together. But, I mean, I don't know. I kind of felt at the time, keeping it completely 100 with you, I didn't like the guy's build. I didn't like the way that he was behaving in the chat. However, I facilitated it. After I saw him use that build, I typed thanks in advance because I was just that angry. I was a little bit salty at his build, that's true. And I wanted to beat his build. I didn't think that he was better than me. I thought that maybe his build was just really, really good, almost to the point of being broken. And why those stamina breaks don't work there, I don't know. I don't know why the stamina breaks weren't working. Xenoverse to logic, it happens sometimes. Okay, I think this is one of the matches where it really shows off what he's doing. Now notice, he's starting to trade a little bit of blows with me, I guess. He knows that he can't just back away and charge up his ki, so he's trying to build up his ki by fighting. That's the only thing that I can really think that he's doing. And now if he does this, I win all day long. Okay, so he got his little bit of ki up, and he put up his Darkness Twin Mixer, so he could probably go back and start charging ki. Now, I don't know if you noticed yet in these matches, but pay close attention to how he does run away from me at certain times. He doesn't want to fight me. There it is. He's got his Darkness Twin Mixer up, and now he's charging his ki, and he knows that I can't really get into him without taking damage. And he uses that transformation to knock me back so he can put up his Darkness Twin Mixer, and there goes his Super Electric Strike, but his plan failed that time. Look, the key explosion, he thought I was going to be right up on him. No, sir. Look how he's running away. This is exactly what I'm telling you. He has no stamina, so he's definitely running the hell away from me. Uses explosion move to knock me back as a knockback. Super Electric Strike again, and it failed on him that time, and I'm doing everything that I can to get really on him. He's snap banishing and key explosion. There it is. I have no stamina. There's nothing I can do. I am officially stuck in his key explosion. So when a person says to me that, oh, you're trash for using hit against a person like this, oh, you're trash for using Zamasu against a person like this, I'll reiterate it again. Whenever I meet somebody, I vet them. Somebody that I've never played before, somebody I've never talked to before, I'll vet them, I'll use a hit, and if I can't beat them with hit, I will use Zamasu, even though I don't like to use Zamasu. Because I feel like if I can't beat a person with my hit, the most overpowered character in the game, with their CAC build, that is, I'm not talking about other cast characters. If a person beats me with a cast character, then, hey, you're fantastic, bro. There's nothing I can do about you because you know how to play the game. But when it comes to a CAC build that defeats my hit, that has to be a very good CAC build, or that you have to be a very good player of the game. And just by looking at this guy's gameplay, I don't think he's very good at managing his stamina. I don't think that he's very good at finessing somebody out of their stamina. What I think is he has a build that is very, very good. Almost to the extent of being broken, like I said. And I think and I'm going to defend him a little bit, I think the goal of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 CAC, at least in my opinion, is to find moves that link together well, that you can clip together. You know, if you don't know what clipping means, it's a term from DC Universe Online that basically means you can do this move right into this move with no pause in between, no delay. It just goes right into it. And I think that he's found a perfect balance of moves that clip into each other. Now, do I think that this build is fair to somebody who doesn't play the game 24/7, who doesn't hawk it as much as he do? No, I don't think it's very fair. Do I think it's fair for a person to be able to use hit and do this when a person's stamina broken? No, I don't think it's fair at all. I don't really enjoy beating someone like this. And I'm not going to win this match, ironically. He beats me this time. This is the last time that he actually beats me. Because I found out what I had to do in this match. I found out that I wasn't doing enough damage to him whenever I had the damage. I found out earlier on that I have to be very aggressive with him at the beginning to stop him from gaining his ki to defeat him. So that's how I was beating him with Zamasu. Zamasu is very fast with his infinite aura slide. So that's what I was using with Zamasu. And look, he's not fighting me. He's just sitting over in the corner and healing. But back to what I was saying. I don't think any of these things are fair, but they are in the game. Think about that. They are in the game for us to use. It's not up to us to decide what should be in the game or what shouldn't be in the game. It's up to the developers to decide. Within the confines of the game, listen to me now. Within the confines of the game, if a person is able to beat you within the confines of the game, you can't get mad at that person. They are using what the developers of the game gave us. They're using those tools to their advantage. And you can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at this guy for using this build. I can't. This is put in the game for us to use. This combination is a great combination. It's good. It's fantastic. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to click off the video now, I mean, it's at 12 minutes. That's all I really want to say to you about this guy's build. I put on this last match just to show you guys that, yeah, I did beat the dude twice in a row with hit, you know. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not a perfect person. Don't roast me too harshly in the comment section. I come from a community of gamers that heavily rely on exposing people in PvP. I've tried to get away from that, but whenever I see stuff like this, it brings it up out of me. I'm only human, okay? Not everybody can be super positive 100% of the time.
I knew it.